I'm Aaron Judge. Welcome to MLB The Show 26.
Oh shit. I had to restart my stream for my MLB game. Let's go. Let's get it. This should be a good game.
Coming up on the first pitch, this is Corbin Carroll. To the right side. One pitch and one out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Ah, damn.
Deep left field, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast. One down. Now it's the DH. First pitch swinging.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Comes up empty.
He can't handle the pitches up top.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. And the batter will be the shortstop.
He got on the
The shortstop, number 18.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
To third might be 2. Guerrero to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. 1 out man at first. And digging in for San Francisco, Kyle Schwarber. In the dirt. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third. He's safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Fires in time.
Come on, Pete.
Here's Pete Alonso. To third. Play made, that ends the inning.
All right, let's go.
Back here at Oracle Park, we move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. Pete Alonso digs in for the Guardians. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here. Dante Nori digs in now. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Takes it in for the out. 2 away. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Into the outfield, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
This one in the air. And that is that. Back here in San Francisco, we head to the bottom of the 2nd and digging in for San Francisco.
That's crazy.
Number 94. On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. The batter now
Come on, Will.
will be Will Smith.
Come on, Will. Drop.
Under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The tag, and he's out at second. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And 1-1. That's a laser base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Swings through that one for strike one. In the dirt, squirts away from Perez. And the runner holds. Comes up empty.
What a swing at that.
Suzuki off of first with 2 away. This one smoked on its way out of here.
Gone, baby.
The 2-run shot. Here's the third baseman. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. And that'll do it. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at Oracle Park, top half of the third inning, Franklin Arias digs in for the Guardians. The shortstop takes the ball. Arias hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder.
Here's Corbin Carroll now, the former first-round pick back in 2019 by the Diamondbacks. The kid from Seattle that grew up getting to watch Ichiro play. Here's your 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it bangs off the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Guerrero takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Suzuki moving under this one. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. 3-2, they take the lead. So no one on after the sac fly. Next is the designated hitter.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 2 down. Salvi steps into the box now. Flied to right his first time. On a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the inning. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, number 18. Out towards right center field. Carroll on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Max Clark will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
Number 84.
Swings and misses. And the count even at 1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1-1 is fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's 3-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And a payoff pitch. Swings through it for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Schwarber down the plate as he swings through strike 1.
I
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than.
Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 down, nobody on. Breaking ball misses down and away. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Start of the 4th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Pete Alonso. Swing and he breaks his bat. The underhand flip and they get the out. So in now for Cleveland, Dante Nori. Flied out his first time. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always.
Runner takes off. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. There's one. This is Willie Castro. 0 for 1 so far.
Willie Castro.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Ball comes home and he's dead at the plate. And the inning is over. Bottom of the 4th. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. A little out front there as he swings through it. Fans another, and that's 3
Bro,
straight
can I hit the
strikeouts.
ball better? Come on.
Now it's the right fielder. 1 for
Was
1
I
with a
here?
single so far. Swing
Why
and a
am I
miss.
swinging a
That's strike
dumbass?
1.
Okay,
I'm looking at the
swing
strike.
now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-1. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch misses. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball. And that one handled over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next
Will
for the
Smith
Giants.
to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. There's a swing and a miss. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Third out. We go to the top of the fifth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Willie Castro. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-1. What a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. So digging in, Franklin Arias. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul ball. That's a little high.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. 1-2 now. Out towards right center field. And that will fall. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. So the Guardians lineup turns over. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. He was late there, strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Up next for Cleveland.
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Digging in, number 99. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard. Next to hit, Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off. That one lifted to left. Suzuki moving under it. And there's 2 down. The polar bear, as he was dubbed by his former teammate Todd Frazier. In the dirt, throws to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, and digging in for San Francisco, Seiya Suzuki. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Mookie Betts, the next Giant to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Late with the swing there.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Gone. Mookie Betts muscles one. Out the opposite way. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Matt Strong.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Now it's the shortstop. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Out to short. Toss to Alonso. 2 down. And up next for the Giants, Max Clark. In the air to left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in San Francisco, top 6, Pete Alonso digs in for the Guardians. Ripped, but it curls foul. Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Popped in the air, left field. Suzuki takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So in now for Cleveland, O'Neal Cruz, 1 for 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Out number 2. And up next for Cleveland, Willie Castro, a switch hitter batting right. Left field way back there. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Oh, he can't bring it in. And the batter now, Franklin Arias. He's 2 for 2. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one hit to right, under it. And that's the 3rd out. Well, we go bottom 6. And now it's the Giants.
Yo.
Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, I'm almost done with this game.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Got him swinging. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. That's a ball. The Giants down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the right fielder. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. 0-1. Swings through that. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they cut into the lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. In the dirt, ball 1.
Whoa, that's down.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here at Oracle Park, here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. And there's a foul ball. 0-1 now. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
All over that one right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Guerrero stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is out of here. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's Mason Miller will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now number 99. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Swings through that one. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Salvador Perez. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Very high with that one. 3-1. And that's ball 4. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Pete Alonso digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Dante Nori. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And that one is off the top of the wall. The throw in, here comes Perez around third. And he's got himself a triple. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 7th, and digging in for San Francisco. Seiya Suzuki. First pitch swinging.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Betts. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Pitch misses.
That's off the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. And Mookie takes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Down the third baseman. Swing and a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. In the air to left center. Cruz running hard to get it. And that is that. Back here in San Francisco. We're at the top of the 8th. O'Neal Cruz digs in for the Guardians. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And now the 0-1.
Ball.
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. He made him pay for that one. Willie Castro getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Breaking ball, and that got him. So a man at first. Franklin Arias digs in for the Guardians. This one in the air. Betts settles under this one. He's got it, and there's one away. Back to the top of the order. Corbin Carroll, the next to hit. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. First and second, one out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Base knock right field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter. Swings and sends a rocket to right. He's got it. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. He's in on the sac fly. It's now 10-5. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Outfield deep here. The new pitcher in the game, Angel Serpa. He has a great slider with tons of movement. This one in the air. Alonso settles under it. And that is that. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Carroll under it. One away. And up next for San Francisco, Max Clark.
Number 84.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Gets under it and pops it up. Arias has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Here's the 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And Pete Alonso with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Alonso stands in now and watches strike 1. This one in the dirt. Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We go to the 9th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Pete Alonso. And a foul ball. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Serpa in his 4th year, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
So in now for Cleveland, Dante Nori.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one hammered. And that's going to bang against the wall. The throw into second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Tries to get back and save.
Up next
Here's
for
the second baseman, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Ball 1, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Ow! And that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, number 94. Left field. And it's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one outside. Ball one. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one missed.
Outside.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A shot to the opposite field. His second home run of the game. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. On the ground. And that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a ball. Strike two.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the Giants down to their final out. Here's the third baseman.
Number 26.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. One strike away. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.